Hey guys, welcome back again. You get two videos today. Wow, I know, crazy. But I obviously appreciate you guys checking out my videos again, as always. I just want to get into, again, some more drops. I got, again, had a lot coming in from like the holidays, and I don't want to keep going over that, but I do have drops to go over today. This is my Deathwish order that I've been waiting on. I'm very excited to get this stuff. A lot of good tunes for sure in here that I just wanted to kind of go over with you guys. And, again, we'll just kind of jump in here as always. But first one, I've got two cassettes to go over. I know, it's crazy. The cassettes are coming in. I just said I don't get them often, but just the way it's worked. So, and then the rest are CDs. So we'll jump in here. First one I got was my Candy Hearts B-Sides and Rarities cassette that I brought up in a prior video. I know some of you have checked out Candy Hearts and really loved them, so that's awesome. I love that. Again, why I do this, right? I love talking music with people. I love sharing it, exposing bands to other people, and vice versa. People can do that for me. So, but anyway, finally get this. Awesome. I love it. It's the purple see-through color as well. It's like my favorite thing. So all together, this package is just so awesome. But got this from Deathwish. Again, all this is from Deathwish, but finally got that in. But that is the cassette I was talking about, which got me into them. So cool for Candy Hearts. Awesome for anyone that's checked them out and enjoying them. Obviously, anyone else that sees this and wants to check them out, go check them out. Candy Hearts rules. So this other one is very interesting. So as you guys may know, if you've been following me since the start, I will check stuff out. I will buy something just if I don't know it, I will buy it because either the cover art speaks to me, just I'm interested in it, or I can't find enough about something on the band or the artist, whatnot. Um, so I will take a chance on something, and I ended up doing it with this band, and it's weird. I can't find much of anything on them. They are called Forest. This album is called Saluna. This is the album itself. This is only on cassette. You can't get this any other way. And I got this through Deathwish. So if anyone is interested in checking it out, the way you can check this out is you'll have to go on YouTube, and you'll have to actually go and find this album to listen to it. That's how I got to finally check this out after I had made the purchase. But it was racking my brain. I could not find this for the life of me anywhere. Spotify, again, I don't have Apple Music, but maybe it's on there. I don't know. But Spotify didn't have it. Again, I couldn't find a website for them. They don't have an Instagram. They don't have like anything. It's weird. But anyway, this album rules. It's so good. It's very like atmospheric and like I don't know how else to really describe it. It's just very calming. It's a very great album. I don't know what happened to the band. I'm not sure why nothing happened with them afterwards or what's going on. But if you want to hear it, it's the only way you can hear it is through this. Or again, you can check them out on YouTube. Just search for the album. Again, it's Forest Saluna, and I will kind of put it up here for you to see for a second. But yeah, I ended up picking this up. It's not even wrapped. Like it literally came just like opened, like no seal, no nothing. So it's kind of again very odd, but I'm glad to have it because once I listened to it on YouTube, before I obviously got my delivery in, I was like, wow, these guys are like really good. I wonder what happened or why there's just nothing about them anywhere. So, and again, maybe I'm missing something too. If someone's like, oh yeah, you can find them here, then great, let me know. But yeah, another great pickup, random pickup, but it's awesome. So, and don't mind a little tear here from the delivery, but I ended up picking up Miles Away. This is just like a standard hardcore band. Not one I really can like recommend too well. Like again, I like it. It's pretty good. I finally picked it up. It was cheap. I think it was like a couple bucks on their site. So I said, why not? I've listened to this a few times on Spotify in the past, and I was like, yeah, I never bought it, so just picked it up again. It was a couple bucks. So if you're into hardcore, definitely check them out. Miles Away. So, and then I bought Quentin Savé, I think he's, or maybe it's Savé. I'm not sure how you say his last name, but I picked up his solo album. If you're into Birds in a Row, the band, it's his little solo project. They're on Deathwish as well. I ended up picking this up again. It was another one, a couple bucks. I just want to check it out. I'm not like the biggest fan of Birds in a Row. They're pretty good, but it's just like I'll check it out. I like solo albums sometimes from people. They can, surprise you with like their sound or take on something. So Yeah, I ended up checking it out. It's pretty good. If you're into some more like softer tone stuff, definitely check that out. But interesting album. So this next one, I was very surprised. This one was one of those I saw Deathwish promoting it pretty heavily last year, 2024. Um, and this band's album came out the year prior. Their first released album, solo. I'm sorry, not solo. Their first studio album, and I like them. The band's called Mad Honey, so not Mud Honey, Mad Honey. Very good album. It's basically like shoegazy, a little bit of alternative rock in there. Just very good. Woman front singer, frontman. Amazing. They're great. So anyway, 2024 comes around and they're releasing this like Mad Honey CD, and I just thought it was like when bands like reissue the album with like maybe a couple bonus tracks or something on it. That's what I thought it was, but they did rename it, so I was just like, whatever. Like I didn't think too much about it because the description on it wasn't anything bigger than what it actually is. It was just like, oh, they must have just reissued it with a different cover sort of thing, like some bands have done in the past. So anyway, I finally look into it a bit, and I like listen to it on Spotify while I'm shopping for this order that you're literally seeing here. I was just shopping, and I'm listening to this album. Come to find out that they literally just reimagined their 2023 album for 2024, and it's completely different. But this is the album. It's by Mad Honey. Discordia is what it's called, and it's really awesome. The way that they did this, it's just like they took the album that they made in 2023. It's almost like they wrote another album basically, but it is some of the songs are songs from the other one, but they redid them in completely different ways. And it has a little bit of that familiarity to it, but like it's different. I don't know how to like explain it. But it is almost like having another album from them. It's really cool the way they describe it, how they wanted to do it. It's just really cool. But anyway, this is their newest album that came out last year, and I ended up picking it up obviously like when I was shopping for these. And this is very good. You should definitely check this out. The band's called Mad Honey. And then I also, just to show, this is their first album that came out in 2023. So I didn't pick this up here. I had this, but this is the band. And oops, sorry. Supposed to go this way. It is upside down for a reason. So, but yeah, this is the band, Mad Honey. Check them out. Definitely if you're into shoegaze. So, and then this one, I also picked up this one. Again, I loved it. Very shoegazy, but it's like heavy. It's like heavy, dreamy shoegaze, if that makes sense. It's very good, very well done. And the band's called Outlander. This is like sort of like an EP. It's only got 2 songs on it. It's about like 20 minutes long. I really liked it. I was getting really into it. So I bought it. The weird thing about this band though is you can only buy this album on Deathwish. And it's not even from Deathwish. It's from Church Road Records. So I went to, of course, Church Road Records to see if you can get other stuff, because they have other studio albums, like full albums, but you can't buy them anywhere. Like even on their Bandcamps, their websites, anything, they're sold out or they just don't have them in print. And it's weird. It's like very weird that bands do that. I don't want to go too much on a rant about that, but it's one of those things like, it's not like you're a band from 20 years ago. Like you are a newer band. You should be able to buy your music in whatever format. You should be able to find it. And it's weird that you have sites, you have Bandcamps. Again, you have distributors like Deathwish putting your stuff out, and then again your own record label, Church Road. Like, what's the deal? Like, because it's really good, and I really want like your other stuff, like your full studio albums, but I can't buy them. Maybe I can in like a couple months or something. I don't know if it's just like a stock issue, but you can't find them anywhere. Like Amazon, any of the places I buy from, like, again, Bull Moose, all that stuff. Like, no one has this stuff. And you have a couple albums. So for me, I get a little irked with that stuff when you like don't make it available, or you don't like tell the consumers or your fans like, hey, we're gonna get more, or like we're out. Like, you don't talk about any of it. And again, maybe that's part of streaming too. Like, they're just whatever, it's on streaming, people stream. It could just be that mindset too. But unfortunately, I'd like to find these, and I don't want to pay too much for them either. I'm not going to go eBay and spend, $40 for a CD that someone's like, well, you can't find it, it's out of print. Like, I don't play that game, so but yeah, it sucks. They're really good. Check them out. Again, pretty much streaming. But you can buy this EP on Deathwish if you were interested. But yeah, I would definitely love more of their studio album stuff, but because they're very good. But so that's an unfortunate thing. Then I ended up picking up this band Narrows, which I looked into a little bit further after like getting into them. They're like a super group, and I didn't really know the other bands. I knew what I've heard of one of them, but I'm not really like into them. The other one was Botch, who I do like. Botch is pretty good. So anyway, this is like a super group. They're called Narrows. Very heavy. So again, they're like mathcore. So if you're into like mathcore stuff, definitely check them out. I believe they have one other album. I don't think they're together anymore. I think the last album, which is the newest one, this is their first one. The newest one was like 2012, I think. So again, I'm not sure if they're doing anything or on a hiatus or something. But and again, it is a super group, so it could have just been like a fun thing to do for that time. But definitely check them out if you're into like mathcore stuff, heavier music. Yeah, they're called Narrows. So got that. And then I ended up picking up this band, Residuals. This is just like straight up hardcore. And nothing against the band when I say this stuff, but there's nothing like special about it. It's a hardcore album. If you like hardcore, metalcore, stuff like that, and anything like a Poison the Well kind of stuff, which I love. It's like that. I'm not comparing this to Poison the Well. Poison the Well to me is like top tier music in my mind. So, but yeah, if you're into anything like that, you can definitely check them out. This is another band that came up with one CD only, and then they're dead. Like, they're no longer a band. So, but again, pick this stuff up. Deathwish usually has some good deals on stuff like this. And again, gets your recognition on stuff. And again, I'm finding new stuff, so it's cool with me. So, and then this one is a really great release. I love Cave In, the band Cave In. This just came out. It's their 20th anniversary of Jupiter. This album rules. Cave In rules. So if you know Cave In, obviously this is a great release. You should definitely pick this up. The vinyl's really awesome. I'm like tempted, but I'm like really pulling myself back because it's like really cool the way they made the vinyl. But I ended up picking up the CD. I have all their stuff on CD. But yeah, Jupiter's a great album. 20th anniversary. This just came out. So definitely check it out if you haven't heard of them. Cave In, again, they can be heavy, but they also can be very like atmospheric, and he sings really well as well in this too, so it's not like screaming music, or at least some of it isn't. But yeah, definitely check them out. Very interesting band from Boston. But yeah, check them out. Awesome. Cave In. So, but yeah, that's pretty much everything I got from my Deathwish order from prior to Christmas that, finally came in. And again, that's what I was telling you guys. I'm going to have a trickle of a lot of that stuff kind of coming in that I ordered around that time. I do have another pretty big order as well from Sub Pop, which is my second favorite record label. So I'm excited to get that. That was one of those companies as well. It said like January 6th was when they were coming back in. They took like the 2 weeks off from the holidays, which again, I respect. I love that. Their workers must love that as well, to spend time with their families. But yeah, I should have that order in, I think, next week. So I'm very excited to get that and show that off to you guys, and again, discuss more music. So again, anything you saw here or anything that you've gotten recently that you want to kind of share with me, again, I'd love to hear it. Again, I love talking music. I love doing this all day. So I will be checking out a lot of this stuff today, or if I've listened to it, again, just popping it in, opening them up, just checking out the booklets, all that stuff. That's what I love doing. So I'll be doing that. And again, I always appreciate everyone's time here and just kind of hanging out, listening to me just ramble on about music and showing stuff off. Again, the channel feels pretty healthy right now, and that's all up to you guys. You guys have been doing a lot of work here, putting in the comments and all that, and I really do appreciate that. I love it a lot. So keep doing your thing here. Comment, like, subscribe if you're new. I hope I can obviously entertain you as best as I can with music. So yeah, again, everyone's welcome here. Just come chat, and I love the interaction. So hope you guys all have a good rest of the day, and again, I will see you soon. Later.